Buying a used Mercedes after the warranty expires can either be one of the smartest decisions you make or one of the most expensive mistakes you didn't see coming. Because the truth is, not all Mercedes are built to age the same way. Some models hide 4- and 5-figure repairs behind luxury and comfort, while others quietly deliver years of dependable ownership if you choose the right engine, the right suspension, and the right years. In this video, we're focusing on Mercedes models that actually make sense after warranty cars with proven engine codes, manageable running costs, and real-world reliability. This is not about the newest, the fastest, or the flashiest. It's about minimizing downside while still enjoying true Mercedes comfort and refinement. We've adjusted the list to avoid repetition, brought in new models that deserve attention, and narrowed everything down to 5 Mercedes you can buy with confidence if you know what to look for. Engine codes matter. Suspension choice matters. Service history matters. Ignore those rules and the badge won't save you. Let's get into it. We're starting with the Mercedes SUV that quietly fixed everything that went wrong before it. This is the ML350 on the W166 platform, specifically the 2011 to 2014 models and only with coil springs. This generation marked a turning point where Mercedes finally prioritized durability over complexity in its midsize SUVs. Under the hood is the M276 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6, an engine known for smooth power delivery, strong reliability, and predictable ownership costs when serviced correctly. With 302 horsepower, it's not trying to be sporty. It's built to cover miles comfortably and consistently. The driving experience is exactly what you want after warranty. Refined, stable, quiet, and stress-free. The critical rule here is suspension choice. Coil spring cars are the safe play. Airmatic-equipped versions add unnecessary complexity and can turn a good buy into a costly one. When properly maintained, the W166 ML350 has proven it can run deep into high mileage without the horror stories that haunt earlier ML generations. This is the SUV you buy when you want Mercedes comfort without Mercedes regret. Choose the right configuration, verify service history, and this becomes one of the safest used luxury SUVs you can own after warranty. Next up is the Mercedes SUV that proved you don't need the newest generation to get reliability after warranty. This is the GLE350 on the W166 facelift platform, produced between 2016 and 2019. And once again, coil springs are the key. The GLE replaced the ML in name, but mechanically this facelifted W166 represents a refined and corrected version of a platform that had already matured. Under the hood sits the trusted M276 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6, delivering 302 horsepower with smooth, predictable performance and a strong reputation for longevity. This is not a performance SUV, and that's exactly why it works so well after warranty. The ride is comfortable, the cabin is quiet, and the drivetrain is built to handle daily use without constant intervention. The biggest mistake buyers make here is choosing Airmatic-equipped models. Air suspension adds cost, complexity, and long-term risk that simply isn't necessary for this vehicle's mission. Coil spring versions dramatically reduce suspension-related failures and make ownership far more predictable. When serviced properly, the GLE350 is the kind of Mercedes you can buy used, drive daily, and not think twice about. It delivers modern comfort, solid build quality, and reliability that makes sense once the factory coverage is gone. Now we move to what many mechanics consider the gold standard of modern Mercedes reliability after warranty. This is the E-Class on the W212 facelift platform, specifically the 2014 to 2016 E350 with coil springs. This generation represents the moment Mercedes corrected the biggest weaknesses of earlier models and delivered a sedan that balances comfort, build quality, and long-term durability. Power comes from the M276 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6, an engine known for smooth operation, strong reliability, and far fewer surprises than the older V6s it replaced. With 302 horsepower, the E350 isn't trying to impress with numbers. It impresses with how effortlessly it covers distance. The driving experience is refined and confidence-inspiring, with excellent highway stability, quiet cruising, and an interior that still feels premium years later. The key buying rule remains the same: avoid unnecessary complexity. Coil spring cars are the safer bet, while Airmatic adds cost and risk without adding real value after warranty. When properly maintained, the W212 E350 has a reputation for running well past 200,000 miles with predictable ownership costs. This is the sedan you choose when you want classic Mercedes comfort without inheriting someone else's financial mistakes. Next is the compact Mercedes SUV that mechanics consistently describe as one of the toughest vehicles the brand has built in the last 2 decades. This is the GLK350 on the X204 platform, with the sweet spot being the 2013 to 2015 model years. What makes the GLK special after warranty is how little drama it brings to ownership. In later models, it's powered by the M276 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6, an engine already proven across multiple Mercedes platforms for its durability and smooth performance. With 302 horsepower, the GLK 350 is quick enough for daily driving while remaining mechanically conservative. The driving feel is solid and confidence-inspiring, with direct steering and a planted chassis that makes it feel smaller and more agile than it looks. Part of its durability comes from its architecture. The GLK shares a significant portion of its chassis design with the E-Class, which explains why it feels so overbuilt for its size. Known issues are relatively minor compared to other Mercedes SUVs. Sunroof drains can clog, tailgate latches may fail, and suspension wear appears with age. But none of these are catastrophic. When properly maintained, the GLK 350 has a strong track record of high-mileage reliability. If you want a Mercedes SUV you can own without needing a specialist on speed dial, the GLK 350 is one of the safest after-warranty choices you can make. We're closing the list with the Mercedes sedan that proves reliability doesn't have to come with a luxury tax. This is the C-Class on the W204 platform, specifically the 2011 to 2014 CD300 or C350 with naturally aspirated V6 engines. This generation is widely regarded as the moment Mercedes got the compact sedan formula right after years of issues in earlier models. The key here is engine choice and year. The later W204 models avoid the balance shaft problems found in early production and deliver a far more predictable ownership experience. The C300 offers solid performance with conservative tuning, while the C350 adds noticeably more power without sacrificing reliability. Both are paired with the proven 7-speed automatic and a chassis that feels tight, balanced, and confidence-inspiring even at higher mileage. The driving experience is engaging without being harsh, making it a true mile-eater rather than a fragile luxury toy. Known issues are manageable and well-documented: routine suspension wear, cooling system components, and standard maintenance items. There's nothing exotic here, and that's exactly the point. When properly serviced, the W204 C-Class has a strong reputation for reaching high mileage without the expensive horror stories that plague other luxury sedans. If you want an entry point into Mercedes ownership after warranty that's affordable, durable, and still enjoyable to drive, the W204 C-Class earns its spot as a smart and sensible closer to this list. So there you have it. 5 Mercedes models that actually make sense after the warranty is gone. No hype, no badge chasing, just proven platforms, trusted engine codes, and configurations that minimize risk while still delivering real Mercedes comfort. Buy the wrong version, and the ownership experience can turn expensive very fast. Buy the right one, with service records and a proper inspection, and these cars can reward you for years. Luxury doesn't have to mean regret, it just means buying smarter. Now it's your turn. Which one of these would you trust with your own money after warranty? Drop your model, year, engine, and mileage in the comments. If this guide helped you avoid a bad buy, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. More smart Mercedes buyer guides are coming.